Hi, this is Jamie Magrich coming to you from my craft table. I'd like to show you, I'm going to try to create a card with this leftover piece of the paper that I made yesterday using the Gingham Gala 6x6 Designer Series paper. And I'd added the marker on it. I had that extra piece. So I kind of come up with an idea. You could use just the regular little checks as well, but I wanted to use up this piece. So let's get started, and well, I'm kind of winging it, so let's go to it. So first thing I'm going to do, this is a 1/2 inch piece of Whisper White. It's not any specific length, it's just a scrap. It is a 1/2 inch wide, and I have the friend stamp from Well Said, which, let me show you, is this one here, and it's a 2-box set. This is just part 2 of it, and I'm going to stamp that with the Memento Black on this strip. I want to see, yeah, okay, that's fine. I think I just want to stamp it somewhere around here. That's not bad. Let's turn it over and try it again. That's much better. Okay. So that's all the stamping I'm doing. I already had stamped extras of those flowers that were on the card I did yesterday and colored them in. I had a little butterfly that I'd colored previously in my just sitting on my desk, and then I cut out these letters, hello, from the large letters thinlits, I think they're called. Where did I put them? They were right here. What did I do with them? Here they are. The large letter framelets. It's the entire alphabet. It's kind of an expensive set, but I've been using it quite a lot, so that's alright. And then I'm going to use a few dimensionals, and let me do this part so that it dries, and one Stampin' Blend marker. This is a dark pineapple punch, and I'm going to color 3 of these little rhinestones in with this pineapple punch and put it aside to let it dry. Just be careful so you don't ruin the end of the tip of your marker. So I'm just kind of using the edge of it. Alright. If you let it dry, you could come back and add a second layer, get it more intense if you'd like. It's not very shiny for some reason. Let's do another one. Okay, I'll set those aside and let them dry. Okay. The framelets I just ran with black paper through my die cutting machine. I tried it with white paper. I didn't like it, so I just glued them together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is glue this piece of Designer Series paper that I added the plaid design to. I'm going to glue it right to the bottom. Oh, this is a card base, a thick one, 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Glue to come out. There we go. Need to remember to work over the thing here so I'm not out of frame. I'm going to glue this right to the bottom here. I'm going to leave just a little tiny bit of an edge. Alright, then I'm going to turn it over and trim off this extra piece, just like I did yesterday. Alright, Alright, perfect. Now this piece here I want to use as a banner, so I'm going to cut a little fishtail. I want it to be a little closer to the end. I think I'm going to cut up from to the center, and then I'll come from the corners and do a little fishtail with my snips. Okay, that's perfect. I don't like this curved over edge, so this is just a nail file. I'm going to sand this edge a little bit. I think I need a new blade in my trimmer. Not that old, but... Alright, so now we're going to put this about here. We're going to put these letters down here towards the bottom. There's not going to be a lot of extra space, but there's a line here, so I think I'm going to use that line as my judgment as far as where the bottom of my letters should go. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to glue down the O and the H and start there. And I'm just using the Tombow Mono. Just adding a little bit of glue to the back. Lining it up with that line at the bottom. Making sure it's straight up and down. Gluing it down. Let's do the H on the other end. Where you can center the other letters in between it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get this out of the way for a minute. I don't want to glue down the tip yet. Okay, now I'm going to add these colored rhinestones in the center of these flowers that I colored. I colored it exactly the same way that I did yesterday, except I used the what's it called? Oh, I did use Mossy Meadow. There we go. I think I just added a little bit more yellow into some of them. So, okay. And I did, in between these two leaves here and in between this break here, I did cut a little snip so that I can have some wrap around my petals a little bit. I'm going to tuck this in and have that part be on top of that leaf, that letter, and then like that. So I want that like that. Oops, I need the E next, huh? Okay. And so I want this to go underneath there, like that, I think, okay. Alright, so let's glue this letter down. It's a little fussy, this card, just because these letters. Okay, so slip this up, stick this down here. Okay, awesome. That'll work. Okay, now this L. Kind of get the placing here. This one will go under that one. So It's going to go on top of this one. That. I think that looks good. How about right there? Okay. Let's glue this one down. Having this line on this paper makes it real easy to get them lined up at the bottom. As long as I can get them straight up and down. Okay. And then, since this is lifted up a little bit, I think I'm going to add some dimensional on the back of that. Behind this flower here. And back here. Whoops, I didn't take the back off of this one. Put one over here behind this leaf. Probably can put one back there too. Oh, let's. Okay, perfect. All right. Glue that down. I just think this leaf needs to be glued down here. Let's see, we'll tuck a little bit of glue under it. This piece here can just be floaty up. All right. Now the friend, I want to be across here. I'm not sure how far. I think I just want it about there. And I probably should pop it on dimensionals. Let's put one down here at this end. And down here. Take those backs off. The rest of them are just all over my desk. I don't know why I'm being careful this time, but alright. How far down do I want it? I want to be able to tell what it is. I think I want it there. Let's just put it down. Do I need another dimensional at this end? I think I might. It's just a little piece off the edge. Oh, there's one there. Let's stick it down there. It's sticking out, but all right. Oh, what did I get on it? Glue. My fingers must be. Okay, let's turn it over. Snip that off even with the edge of the card. Alright, now I've got this little butterfly. I think I need to add a butterfly. I'm going to add it right there. I like it there. I want it to turn in towards the card. Do I want to add another bling on there? I don't know. I think I want one more though. So let's do a bigger one. You don't want to color them while they're on your card, because you would definitely make a mess. Trying to figure out where else I want to put one. Right there. Alright, and that's it. That's my card for today. Well, thank you for joining me at my craft table. I hope you have a great rest of your day.